I lost a $3,200 job because my quote showed up late. The competitor walked the site and handed the customer a clear price that afternoon. They won. That one miss cost more than revenue. It exposed a cash flow leak we hadn't seen. Welcome to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. I'm Cameron Burrell, Army engineer veteran, entrepreneur, and fleet services operator.
In 10 minutes, I'm going to give you a field-ready estimator kit, a one-page checklist for the call, quick cost formulas, simple buffers and markup rules, and copy-ready proposal lines so you spend less time quoting and more time collecting checks. First, capture the job right. You'll be surprised how often a missed detail wrecks a quote. Put a one-page checklist in your phone. Say it out loud when you take the call. So, how many vehicles, full exterior or touch-up, any heavy soil? Also ask about access. Gates, low clearance, water on site, and where you can park the rig. Those lines decide whether it's a 25-minute truck or an hour. Repeat the facts back so everyone's on the same page. Now, build the cost quickly and honestly. Start with labor, your fully loaded hourly rate. That's pay plus payroll taxes, benefits, and some overhead. This is the number you should base everything on. Estimate hours by breaking the job into units. For fleet washing, use minutes per vehicle. Example, 25 minutes for a standard box truck on an exterior wash. Multiply by the vehicle count, add setup and teardown, then round up 10 to 15% for unknowns. Quick on-air math so you can hear how this sounds live. Say 8 box trucks at 25 minutes each. That's 8 times 25, 200 minutes. Add 30 minutes for setup and teardown, and you're at 230 minutes, which is about 3.8 hours. Multiply that by your fully loaded hourly rate, and you have your labor line. Drive and time costs get missed more than they should. Put a line for drive. Value drive minutes at your hourly rate, plus fuel and wear. A simpler approach is a zone trip fee. Local, $45, regional, $120, and you avoid recalculating miles every time. Consumables and equipment wear are real. Keep a consumables rate, $3 to $8 per vehicle, depending on chemicals and PPE. For equipment, either an hourly equipment charge based on replacement cost and useful life, or a flat equipment fee. The key is to make these visible on the quote. Buffers and markup. Don't guess. Add contingency. 10% for routine jobs, up to 20% for unknown or risky sites. For markup, a simple rule works. Labor at 1.4 to 1.6x your fully loaded labor cost. Parts at 1.2 to 1.3x. Consumables passed through with a handling fee. Say it plainly on the quote. Don't bury add-ons. A short client-facing line item quote should read, scope, labor, drive fee, consumables, contingency, tax. Put a one-sentence expectations line at the top. This quote reflects the scope discussed. Changes may require a revised estimate. That prevents surprises. Use your phone like a field office. Create 3 price bands: Express, Standard, Premium. Each band maps to a per-unit time and service level, so you can give a fast, consistent number when someone asks. When a customer asks for a quick number, give the band price and say you'll follow up with a one-line proposal. Keep templates and notes so you copy-paste and only change the numbers. A one-line proposal example: scope, 10 units, exterior wash, completed within 48 hours. Price, X dollars. Terms, 50% deposit, balance on completion. Sometimes a customer will say, "Isn't that expensive?" I get that. Then I offer 2 options: change the scope or change the schedule. Either way, I'm not just lowering price, I'm changing what's included. That keeps margins intact and gives the customer choices. A simple objection script goes a long way. I hear you. What did you expect? My price includes insured crew, certified materials, and a firm completion window. If budget is tight, we can adjust scope or shift timing. Here's what changes. Short, calm, and in control. Time-saving shortcuts, minutes per unit lookup, zone trip fees, and a reusable contingency percentage. Keep a tiny table in your notes. Vehicle type, minutes. Zone, trip fee, and 3 one-line templates. That table shaves minutes off every quote and keeps your numbers consistent.
Implementation. Do this week. Add the one-page checklist to your phone. Build the minutes lookup for 3 common vehicle types. Set your fully loaded hourly rate and save 3 one-line proposal templates. Then, calibrate. Run 3 real jobs. Track time, consumables, and drive costs, and adjust your lookup table. Track 3 metrics: hit rate, quotes won divided by quotes sent, average margin per job, and quoting time. If hit rate drops after you raise margins, focus first on presentation and objection handling. If quoting time is high, simplify templates and lean on zone fees.
A quick risk note: templates can feel rigid on complex jobs. Add an escalation rule. If something is non-standard, mark it for a site visit or a special quote. And calibrate templates after at least 1 month of real job data.
Before we close, 3 takeaways you can implement right now. Collect the right data and repeat it back. Price from true costs: labor, drive, consumables, equipment. And use simple buffers, defensible markup rules, plus one-line proposals to speed decisions and protect margins. If this episode helped, grab the free Estimator Kit template. It's a 1-page checklist, a lookup table example, and 3 copy-ready proposal lines. Visit vetbizmedia.com/fleetwash to download it. And if you try it, send a quick note or leave a review with a real example so we can share practical wins on the show.
Thanks for listening to the Veteran Entrepreneur Network. If today's episode brought you value, subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another entrepreneur, veteran, owner-operator, or small business professional. For anyone building or growing a fleet washing business, visit vetbizmedia.com/fleetwash and download the Fleet Wash Business Blueprint. It covers equipment, pricing, operations, marketing, and business fundamentals. Keep building, keep learning, keep moving forward.